Good morning, children. I hope you are all well. This is the fourth lesson of the week for phonics for Year 1 children. So if you are in Year 1, this lesson is for you. Hello to Forest class and Matthew class. So today we are going to be going over some of our sounds that we've already learned. We've really nearly learned all of our set 2 and all of our set 3 sounds. I think there might be one we might look at the beginning of next week, which I'm not sure if everybody's learnt yet, but I wanted today to be revisiting and going over the sounds that you already know and having a go at remembering how we read those words with those sounds and how we write those sounds too. Okay, so we're going to go through all of our sounds first of all, so make sure you are sitting up, back straight, like when you would be sitting on the carpet at school, ready to go through them, sitting up, and off we go. A, R, E, O, U, I, O, Oi, O, E, A, O, I, E, shun, ow, oo, aya, oo, ear, your, a, e, or, that was there, I, and oi. Okay, lovely. If you want to pause it and go back and practice saying that again, you can. So they are all the sounds that we've learnt so far. Right, there was one sound I don't know if you saw I took out, which was this one. It's the split oo sound. Ooh. And for this one we have huge brute. He looks a bit grim, doesn't he? Huge brute. I always think this is quite a tricky word because it sounds a bit more like you than oo in the words. So I just wanted us to revisit that. Now, if you remember, the other set 3 sound that makes this oo sound is oo for chew the stew. So they both make the oo sound. Oo and oo. Very good. Right, first of all, what I would like you to do is to pause the video and go and get your pack. And in your pack, which has all of these sounds, I want you to see if you can find the page that has got these sounds in them. Mine's just behind over here. Go and see if you can get your pack with the words that has these sounds on them. Okay. Oh, there we go. Your pack should look like this, and it has the picture cards at the top and it has the words underneath that has the sound in it, and we're looking for oo. As I'm going through here, I'm thinking we've actually learnt so many. Great. So this is what the card it should look like. So you have got oo there from chew the stew. You've got oo for huge brute, and also remembering the oo sound for poo at the zoo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This one as well. So all of these sounds make the same sounds, they just look different. So there's 3 ways of making the same sound, but they look different. Now what I would like you to do now is to practice reading those. Remembering when we're doing that, you will go tune, tune. When it's a split vowel sound, I sometimes follow my finger over that link one to show that it's these two letters are linked, making one sound. B-r-oot, brute, tune, tune. Okay, so pause the video now to read through these, either to your grown up if you're doing it together or on your own. Okay, well done. Right, we're going to have a little go at writing some of them now, so you will need your whiteboard and your pen. And what I'd like you to do with your whiteboard is to draw 2 lines. So you're splitting it into 3 sections like that. 2 lines down the middle of your board. At the top of each of them, I want you to write one of the oo sounds. So here I'm doing the split oo sound. Here I'm doing oo as in chew the stew. And here I'm doing the oo sound for poo at the zoo. If you need to pause the video to make sure your board looks like that, please do that now. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you some words, I'm going to tell you some words, and then you are going to have to think which oo sound has this word got. Okay, which oo word has this word got? Now, it might be a while since we've done that, so I'm going to help you by reading out, first of all, some of the words that have this oo sound in them. So huge and brute are 2 words, huge, brute. Another word that has this oo sound in it is June. After May comes June. 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 Another word is use. Use. Can I use your rubber? Use. And another word is rude. 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 Another word is tune. Tune. You will have had that when you were reading it. Make sure you're not looking at this because that will help you. You need to hide that sheet so you don't see it, otherwise it'll be too easy for you to look and see how each word's spelt. For this word, for chew the stew, so chew and stew are spelt with this oo sound. Also flew. Yesterday I saw yesterday there was a great plane that flew in the sky. Few. Can I have a few of your sweets? Newt. Newt lives in the bottom of our pond. And screw. You use a screw to put into the wall to hold your mirror up. So it's like a nail, but it's got a windy bit on it. Screw. And new. I have new shoes. And you know this sound very well. I know that you know this sound very well, even our reception learners do, so any words like moon, spoon, pool, mood, zoo, poo, they have this oo sound in it. Okay, right, so off we go. I'm going to tell you the first word and then you're going to put it in the right section. The first word we're writing is brute. Brute. You may need to pause the video for each of these so you have enough time to write the word in the correct space before I show you. So if you haven't done it yet, pause it. Okay, right, so brute is the split oo sound and you would write it in that section. Very good. The next word I'd like you to write is flew. The bird flew away. Flew. 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 Okay, the bird flew away. That's the oo sound, as in chew the stew, an E and a W. Very good. And one more from the oo sound is moon. Last night there was a full moon. Moon. See if you can write that in the right section. If you make sure when you underline the actual sound as well to show that you identified which one that is. There's moon. So your board should look like this. Okay, right, I'm going to give you a few more now. Grew. He grew tomatoes in his garden. Which oo sound is that? Grew. Well done. Yes, if it's the oo sound with an E and a W, as in chew the stew, give yourselves a tick. And rude. The boy was very rude to the teacher. I hope not. Where would the word rude go? Which oo sound is it? you go. It's the split oo sound. And the next word is spoon. I like to eat my cereal with a little spoon. Spoon. And yeah, that is the oo sound there. Very good. Now, if you have a grown-up with you, it would be great if they could then carry on reading out a few of these. If you don't have a grown-up and you're doing it by yourself, I'd like you now to look at this, and I'd like you to do 2 more words that have this sound and write them in it. 2 more words that have this oo sound and write it in this section, and 2 more words that have this oo sound. So you will either have to look at this page and write them in, or your grown-up could read them out for you, and you have to choose and try and think and remember which oo sound it is. Okay, well done, children. It's tricky, that, because it's just a way of remember. You just have to practice it and remember it, because you can't. There's no way of telling it from how it sounds, because they all sound the same. Okay. Right, the next thing we're going to do today is I'm going to give you a few little alien words for us to read. So I'd just like you to sit up and look this way, and we're going to practice reading a few little alien words. Okay, so remembering an alien word is a nonsense word. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so I'm going to, when we read it, we'll read it in Fred talk. So we'll go k-ish. Your. Very good. Tube. Very good. I'm whispering so you can say it louder after we've sounded it out. Meeb. Meeb. Oin. Moin. Ear. Zia. Des. Des. Hoz. Hoz. A hoz. Funny. And then this one is a yucks. A. N. No. Nian. 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 Jung. Jung. Each. Each. Quef. Quef. Shof. Shof. Vaz. Vaz. Putch. Putch. Lif. Lif. Zil. Zil. Shucks. Shucks. Well done. If you enjoy doing that, these come from the handout that is the blue or the purple one on here that I have emailed your grown-up at home. So you could either, if you have got a printer, you can print it out, or you don't need to print it out. You could just practice reading them like this. It's really good practice of all the sounds that we have learned. Another thing is you could go to a website called Phonics Play, www.phonicsplay.co.uk, and you could play the Ob and Bob game, where you have to drag the real words to one side, I think it's to Bob, and the nonsense words to Ob. That's another good way, so you could go on that. Okay, so tomorrow, children, is the spelling quiz. Remember your spelling words were called, oh no, it wasn't called, looked, asked there. Remembering what your spelling words were. I have written them down. Ah, there they are. Was all the question words, wasn't it? What, when, where, were, and why. Remembering they all had something in common, that they began with a W and a silent H apart from were. So if you haven't practiced those, can you please make sure you practice what, when, where, were and why. Practice writing those out. Ready for the quiz tomorrow. Okay, lovely children, see you then. Bye.